What's up, guys? Mendo Trades here, going over my trades for what is it, the 13th of March? It was Thursday. We had PPI at 8:30. I was down about 400, a little bit more. I think it was like 450 or something like that, and I ended the day green. I broke my rules, so really wasn't the best winning day, but it is what it is, man. I guess I don't know. Let's dive into it though. So we had the data would play at 8:30 with this. I'm sorry, with this 8:30 candle. Data high, data low. ES comes down, sweeps data low. Don't mind my drawing. Sweeps data low, and then we invert right here. Excuse me. In hindsight, I should have taken it on ES. I should have closed there. Close enough, right? Um, Hindsight's always 2020 though. I took it on NQ. Um, I got in. I got in on the chase on this candle. And I technically, if we close below, I'm supposed to get out. I didn't. I held. So I ended up, that this candle closed right here. So we took this. I ran it all the way up to here. I should have trimmed right here, but I didn't. I decided to hold for another 12 points for this data high, and we never got it. And my dumbass did not trim, so I literally round trip a 3R or $600, which would have wiped away my entire red day yesterday, and I'd be up about $300 on the week. So yeah, round trip this, hit break even, and I was like, and right there, I was break even. I should have just been like, all right, let's just close it because obviously I'm not making smart decisions. Part of me knew that, and but I proceeded to trade. I actually did a re-entry before market opened, and I went break even like really really quickly. This candle right here pumped up really nice. It shot up really fast, and I was like, holy shoot. So I think I was up like $200. I went break even. The plan was to trim here and then trim aggressively right there and then wait for the rest of the data high to hit. Never happened though. I got hit break even. And I was aggressive on the break even because one, we were tapping into this fair value gap. I didn't know if NQ wanted to hit data low or sweep data low because we never did before. And market open was in a few minutes, right? So I was like, you know what? Let's just play it safe. I'm cool if it's like I stopped out break even there. And then this is where I messed up. This could have been a $200 loss. Instead, it was a $400 loss. Realistically, okay, so if you remember before, ES swept I move this. ES swept the data low here, and that's when we got the first initial push up to here. NQ never did, so we had a divergence between NQ and DS, right? My thought process was, okay, we never hit the data high on both of them, right? This was never hit either, right? We're all good. So I was like, okay, so maybe NQ sweeps data low, and then we finally go for the data high. Target fixation on that data high. I think the logic behind the trade was great. I think that it was a great trade idea. I think it was an A setup. Singular gap, 15 points. It was awesome. Very happy with it. Second, I mean, amazing reactions from this. The only thing that was troublesome or worrisome, I guess you could say, is this yellow line, which is the 50% of the entire daily range, right? So from 6 p.m. until current time, between the high and the low, that yellow line is the middle. And as you can see, we tapped off at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, right? And I think this was the issue right here, or at least that's based on what I know about price, it was. But that wasn't even the issue for me. The issue for me was we invalidated the setup right there. But I held. I held. Um, I held. And realistically, when we swept these highs, I should have went break even, and this should have been a break even trade. But I broke my rules twice. Broke it here when we closed below the gap, when we invalidated the inverted fair value gap, and then I broke them again when we swept these highs, triple equal highs. We swept that. Should have went break even, but I didn't, and price just ripped down. I think I literally closed at the bottom. It ripped down. I was down like 400 and change, or I think 420. I don't know, 420, 425, something like that. I don't remember, but it ripped down. I paid the price for breaking my rules, and yeah, that's what happened with that. So that one sucked, and I was really kicking myself for that one. I did catch a really nice long though. I will be honest. I did catch a really nice long. So what actually happened here was this was two trades. We had I only screenshot it at once though. This was two trades. The first entry was the one you see here. I entered it. We swept this London low here, swept this London low here. Um, as you can see, yeah, NQ kind of wanted to go down, but we created. It was good that it did because we created a nice. It was a 30-point gap, so I was only in for three. Um, and then we shot up nicely, and then I got wicked out break even. I don't think I trimmed on that. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't trim on that, so we went break even. We got hit break even, and then I caught another entry on this small fair value gap. I think my entry was here. I sized in light. No, I think I sized in normal. I think it was like 10 contracts or 12 contracts, and then I made it up for. I made 338. I believe I trimmed along the way. I forgot specifically, but yeah, that was that. Pretty good trades. I guess not really because I broke my rules, right? So this was a really good trade. I managed this one well. Probably should, except I probably should have trimmed here. Um, Maybe I should just stick with my rules and go for fixed 2Rs, right? The rule that I made 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I'm not sticking to. I think it was 2 days ago. So I think the issue, I think my biggest issue right now, and I keep is focusing on profits instead of like the process of trading and understanding price and just listening to what price is telling me. Because I'm so focused on making X dollar amount, especially when I lose. When I lose like a big chunk, if I lose anything over like $400, it's like mentally my brain's like, okay, we have to make this back. We're in a deficit. I lost more than I wanted to, and yeah, my brain kind of goes into like I don't know if it's like defensive mode or like an aggressive like attack mode where like we just gotta. I think it's the second one. It's like an aggressive attack mode where I'm like, hey, we gotta, no trimming. We're shooting for it. We're going for an X dollar amount and this, that, and the third. So I think that's my biggest issue, and I have to just focus on the process, right? That's been my biggest issue for the past couple months. I think that's the same thing that happened when I blew the two fundeds that were ready for payout. Is I was focused on a fixed dollar amount of 2,500 before I took the payout, and then I blew $2,000, well, $4,000 in one day, right? Because I ran up each account to $2,000 in profits. So, yeah, it's very difficult not focusing on the profits though, right? Because I don't know. I don't know. But one thing I do know is I have to start. I have to just throw away the whole profits idea. The losing day doesn't matter. I'm pretty confident I know what I'm doing, and I do execute relentlessly on my trades. So I just have to stick to it. I really have to just stick to my rules, and I think everything will be okay. But if you've been watching for this long, nice 10-minute video. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you trade different styles, or if you're trading ICT concepts as well. I'll be honest, man. I've been looking at like different ways to trade. I've been trading. I've learned been trading ICT concepts for the past like year and a half. And I've gotten two payouts trading ICT concepts. And then I got one payout, literally scalping 10 points on NQ, or five to 10 points on NQ. Um, so I don't know. There's different ways to do it. I don't think that ICT doesn't work, but I also think that there's so much involved with it, and there's so many things you have to look at, and the trades take quite some time. And and especially with how volatile the market is nowadays, like this was a 30-point stop loss, so it was kind of, so I really couldn't size big on the first entry. The second entry I could, right? So I don't know, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you tomorrow.